name is William Warnes III, and welcome to tutorial number 1. Today I want to talk about something that even as pros or beginners we need to consider, and it's about lighting. If you're just getting started, it's very important for you to have some considerations before you film. And the number one rule that I found out in my experience is that light bounces. We don't consider that light is bouncing in a way we might not see. If you go into a room and you're going to film there, be considerate of the walls and the floor. See, I have cream walls behind me, so I know if I want to warm it up with lights or the temperature in the camera, it won't be as hard. But if I go into a place and the walls are blue, then I've got some work to do. I have to make sure that the intensity of the light is strong enough to overpower the color of the walls. So I know a lot of times you're gonna rush. Take some time, slow down, look at the walls, look at the floor, and see how the light is bouncing off of them. Number 2, light absorbs and reflects. If you look at my skin, it's darker, and darker skin absorbs sunlight and things so much easier than maybe somebody might be more fair skinned. But in the midst of that, if I'm rushing and I don't pay attention to the way my skin is absorbing and reflecting, I could get what is known as a news look, where it's kind of flat, it's kind of shiny. And so you want to avoid that. And you do that by softening the light with diffusers or modifiers. You'll hear these, if you're a beginner, you'll hear these things. Diffusers, modifiers, make it soft, make it soft. Just because you put a diffuser and modifier in front, it does not mean that person will still not be shiny. You have to get the right intensity through that modifier, either more or less to your required taste. Now, if a person starts sweating, now what happens? That skin can go from absorbing to reflecting because of the sweat. And now you have that sweaty look on your face and when you're doing an interview, and now you're battling this in your edit. Let's take this into consideration. That's why we take some tissue and we dab the skin. And that will help out with some of the reflection. Considerations when shooting. 1, light bounces. Check your floors, check your walls, check the color of those walls so that you will not have a hard time in editing. Number 2, light absorbs and reflects. Do not forget that. It's going to come in handy.